This is on the back of 7-1. Yes. Good idea. Yep. We did the front yesterday. Alright, so what we're working on is using law of sines to solve a triangle. To solve a triangle just means find all the sides and angles. We found angle 27 yesterday by doing what? How did we find? And subtract from 180. Good, because there's 180 degrees in a triangle. And we were in the middle of solving for side C by using this formula. So we had sine of 100 over C. Sine of 100 was this one. C is right here. And sine of 53 over 9. And we cross multiplied here. Now how do we solve for C? Divide by what? Very good. So I'm going to show you how to do this in your calculator. All you do is type in exactly what you see, except make sure the numerator right here, 9 sine of 100 is in parentheses. So you type in 9 sine, parentheses, 9 sine of 100. Yes, we'll talk about that in a minute. 180, there's 180 degrees in a triangle. And then divide that by sine of 53. Now, if your calculator does not say this, oh wait, hold on. Maybe mine's not in the right thing. Yep, mine said the wrong thing because it's not in degree. Let me try this again. So 9 sine of 100 divided by sine of 53. Did everybody's calculator say this? If it's negative, let me know so I can fix it.
Just go ahead and put,
Okay. What kind you got?
Well, remember that's what they can't use the diagonal.
And then close it. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all good. I think that's the
Alright. So C, side C right here. And let's round to the nearest tenth.
Could you not just do some 100 times 9 and then get like the answer and then
Yeah, same thing I just did. So C is 11.1. Now, question about this. To find A right here, the last missing side, can I do Pythagorean theorem?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay. Why couldn't I do Pythagorean theorem on this one? You don't have a what? A right angle. Very good. You can only use Pythagorean theorem with right angles. Notice that this one, none of these degrees are 90, correct? That's why we have to use sine, law of sines right here. Alright, so the only one left is side A. Okay, so we have to use the degree that angle A is, which was what that we found? So we'll set it up as sine 27 over A, which we don't know what that is, so I'll put A. Again, from yesterday, 180 minus 100 minus 53 is 27. Alright. Do y'all want to use B or C for this next one? Doesn't matter which one. Alright, so what's the angle of B? And what's the side B? Very good.
Well, you always want to do that because it's a guarantee. It's like because if you get like the other side wrong, A.
Oh, you're talking about C. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wrong,
Yeah. Did y'all hear what Colby just said? So you could use C or B right here. He said, wouldn't you want to use B because in case you got C wrong? Does that make sense? Good. Alright, so to solve we need to cross multiply. So I'll set this up as 9 sine 27. 9 sine 27 degrees equals A sine 53. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what 9 sine 27 is this side. So if you'll go ahead and type that in. And that's going to be, it should be in your calculator, 4.0859 blah, blah, blah. So I'll go ahead and replace that with 4.086 a sine 53. And now how do I solve for a? Divide this by what? Sine of 53. Divided by sine 53 in your calculator. And that'll give you around 5.1 for this side. Bless you. So that's how you solve for a triangle. Any questions about that one? Let's do one more together. Alright. Tell me one thing we're missing on number 2. Angle what now?
Side AB and angle B.
Angle B, we're missing that. We're missing side A and side B. Which one would be easiest to find first? Angle B, because we know there's how many degrees in a triangle? So we could do 180 minus what? Very good. Go ahead and do that. And you said you got what degrees? Very good. Alright, y'all want to find A or B first? B? Alright, so how do we set that up? Very good. So sine of 70, that's where B is, over B. They have to go together, the angle and the side. And then he picked 95 and 18 because that's the angle we were given, C, and we're also given that side. Questions about that part?
Can you say that like one more time?
Yes. Okay. So we're trying to solve for side B. You could have solved for side A first, but say we're doing B. The formula is sine B over B, so the angle and the side have to go on top of each other. And then equal to sine C over C or sine A over A, whichever one. So B's what we're missing. The angle for B is 70. So it's sine 70 over B. And then the angle and side we're given here is C. We're given that angle and the side. We couldn't use A on this one because we have the angle but we don't have the side here. So we'd have two variables involved. Does that make sense? Alright, when we're solving for B, we cross multiply. So I'll have 18 sine 70. 18 times sine 70 equals what? Very good. Alright, now to solve for B, all we have to do is divide each side by what? Sine 95. Very good. Alright, go ahead and do that in your calculator on your own so I can make sure we get the same thing. And y'all say what y'all got out loud. Very good. Let's round, round to the nearest tenth. That rounds up to 17. Do I need to show how we got that in the calculator? Or everybody could get that? Show it? Okay. So you type in 18 sine 70, just like you see it, 18 sine 70. Enter. And then you divide that by sine 95. Divide by sine 95. Everybody good? Alright, now we just have to solve for A. So what is the angle for A? What's this angle measure? Good. So we'd set it up as sine. Very good. Equals, which one do y'all want to use? Good. So sine of 95 over what? Very good. Go ahead and solve for A on your own. Same way we just did here. Cross multiply and then solve for A. You need a calculator, Justin? Or are you just going to come up with this in your head?
Hey, man.
All right, what'd y'all get? Very good. Round to the nearest tenth. That'd be 4.7. Anybody having calculator trouble? Besides Victor. I know you do. I've got to get you a calculator in a minute. Cool. All right, do number 3 on your own then. Try number 3 on your own. I put you in groups so you can compare your answers with other people. So try it out and check yours. Yes.
The side.
41 at angle? 41 at angle?
No, the 41's the side. No. Skip number 3 because we haven't seen one like that. Do number 4 instead,
Okay.
and we'll do 3 together. Do number 4. We'll do 3 together. The mode on this calculator typically. Oh, I got it.
Is that the right answer though, or is that something?
I don't know. I gotta check it. I'll be there just a minute. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah, 48 also try to do some of these.
It is. I typed it in, but you may have to type in the number of the time. That's what I think. Figure that out.
The first thing you can decide is driver's license.
Okay, you set up like this. Okay. Is that?
Fill in. Be careful because the capital letter is the angle on the small letter. That's the small letter, so it's actually going to be side B, so you want to go No, it's fine. That's fine. But this is the letter the lowercase b is the side.
You gotta go off that.
12 regular.
I know y'all are still working. We're going to go ahead and start going over number 4 because we still got to take that practice quiz at the end. All right. Amber, what'd you start off by finding on number 4?
I found
Very good. So B would be 180 minus 25 minus 107, right? So B is what? Good.
107 plus 25.
Jayla, get your notes out. All right, just get out a blank sheet of paper. All right, to use law of signs, we need a what and a what?
Now you want to set it up. You're going to use
A side and an angle, right? So, oh, thank you.
I got 48
Got it. All right, so what side and what angle do we have? B, right? So we have to use that. Again, we need a side and an angle. The only one we have with the side and angle is B. So what goes on top, angle or side? Sine of the angle, good. Over the side. Very good. All right, and so we can set that equal to whatever side we want to solve for because we still need A and C. Which one y'all want to find first? Okay, so it'd be sine of over. Very good. Questions about how we set that up? Again, to use law of signs, you have to have a degree and a side to use it. All right, so cross multiplying, when I set that fraction up, or excuse me, equation, it'll be what? Equals. Very good. And to solve for A, you would divide by. Very good. So what did y'all get for A? Did everybody get 6.8? Yours is still not in the right mode?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
2.06.
It's probably in radian mode instead of degree.
I just tried to change it to degree.
All right, while she's looking at that one, for C, we can still use sine 48 over 12. The only thing we have to change is what's the degree of C? And then put C on bottom. So the equation will be set up C sine 48 equals 12 sine 107. And y'all know to solve for C, you would just divide by sine of 48. So what'd y'all get for side C? Very good. Yep, we have all the sides. We have A, B, and C. We have all the angles A, B, and C. I think it was 15.4, right?
15.47.
Oh, yeah. Then we would round it up.
The way you read it up, 6.8.
And on the rounding part for y'all's test next week, which is on Thursday, I'm not going to count off if you don't have it rounded correctly. But if you don't have this right number, like if it's like 13, of course I'm going to count that wrong. Any questions on that one? Alright, now this one's different. See it, number 3. What's different about it? There's only one angle. Very good. So calculating the sides is a little bit different, or excuse me, the angles, but the setup is the same. What's the only letter we have the angle and the side for?
A.
Good, so let's set it up. It'd be sine of what? 110 over 41. Good. And what side do we have?
B.
Yes, but do we know its angle? So I'm going to put sine of B degrees. But what's the side? Good. We still have to cross multiply. So we'll get 28 sine 110 equals what on this side? Very good. 41 sine B. Which letter are we solving for? B. We can get rid of what here? The 41. Yes. We can get rid of the 41. So on this side we'll just have sine B degrees. On this side, go ahead and calculate that in your calculator. 110. And tell me what you get, and let's round 4 places after the decimal. 17. Good. Did everybody get that? When you divided 28 sine 110 over 41? Good? Okay. So from here to find out what degree gives you this, does anybody know what button to use? It's sine inverse. Okay? So here's the regular sine button, but do you see above it where it says sine to the -1? That's what we have to use on this. Okay? So if you have this calculator, you'll hit second and then the sine button. And most calculators have them, even if you don't have one of these. And what do you think we're going to plug in there? That 0.6417. And that would be the what now? Angle. Very good. Let's round to the nearest angle. So 40 degrees. Very good. So to every time you're finding an angle, you have to use the sine inverse button. Is everybody good with that? Alright, we just solved for B. So B degrees is about 40. Alright, what should we find next? Or what would y'all find next? The other angle, right? Go ahead and find it. What would it be? 30. Very good. Somebody tell them. Good. So there's 180 degrees in a triangle. So after you find 2 of them, you can just subtract those from 180. Alright, what's left to find? Side C. Very good. So we know we have to set that up in our equation. So what's the angle of C? So sine 30 over equals. Very good. Go ahead and solve for C on your own using this right here. And tell me what you got round to the nearest tenth. Very good. Did everybody get 21.8? Alright, that is law of sines. So your test is going to be Thursday. This is half of it. Okay? But what we're going to do now, first I'm going to hand out your homework. Oh, wait, we have 2 more. 2 more, sorry. Alright, Colby, since you play baseball, go ahead and read that one for me.
Baseball is hit between second and third base, and it's caught at point B. Trying to figure how far away from second base is the ball.
Alright, so how far away from second base is the ball caught? So we are looking for a side. Is it going to be this side or this side? Yes, the side from B to second base, which is right here. So put an X right here. That's what we're trying to solve for. We're trying to find out how far away was from second base was the ball caught. All right, somebody tell me how to set this up. Or what will we do first? Find the other angle. That's a good idea.
You gotta find angle to do that.
So this one's 41. This one's 58. Somebody tell me what this one's going to be. You tell me.
I mean, first thing first, we want to subtract 81.
81? Okay. If we don't have to use it, we'll see.
That's it. Oh, that's good.
Somebody explain. Always 180 in every triangle. Every single one. Alright. We know we have to use 41 and X, so let's go ahead and set that up. Sine of 41 over X. Alright, can we use, what other numbers can we use? It has to be 81 and 90, right? Because that's the only one where we have the angle and the side. So did we have to find that angle? Yes. Go ahead and solve for X on your own. And I want you to round to the nearest foot. So how far away was he? 60 what? Very good. Questions? Alright, we're not going to worry about number 2, but while I'm passing out your homework, homework,